For y'all that don't know what sleep apnea is, that's where your fat cells get together, gang up, and want to kill you. It's where fat people go to sleep and they die. Right? So you have these fat cells in your neck, like, we have lived a long, good life. How do we get in the ground? Let's call this a day. We'll wait till he's not watching, and we'll suffocate him. That's what happens. You go to sleep, and all the fat cells like, all right, everybody, bunch up together. Let's squat and close this airway. And you'll hear things like, and you think it's snoring. It's not. It's the fat cells winning. But if you have a trusty sister like I do, even if she's deaf, she gets annoyed with that sound. And she'll pile drive me with her elbow like, I told you to shut up. She saved me, y'all, she did. So I got diagnosed with sleep apnea by a family doctor. His name is Dr. Larry Chin. He's a family friend. And I had to go through the whole sleep apnea test, which is stupid. I mean, look at me, duh. Okay, next level, let's go on. That's another thing. At work, I've got to prove that I'm fat. Like, I need a bigger chair. Well, wait, you got to go get a doctor's note. Really? Would you like me to sit in your chair? No! Then can you sign for me to have one, please? I mean, how hard? Can we just do this telemedicine? If you take up the entire camera, like, okay, done. Should be a very easy visit. We shouldn't have to spend $300 to figure out that I'm fat, and then we'll break everything that you don't tie down properly. This chair's like, please don't sit on me. Like, you look sturdy, fella. I'm not. Leave me alone. Put your foot on me, that's fine, but don't sit there. So I have to prove that I have a disability. Actually, I do. I've got a busted back. I've got a L5S1. L5S1 looks like the Millennium Falcon because it ruptured years ago, calcified, and now it looks like it's got that turret. It sits right on the sciatic nerve, so that's why I'm doing this, to get off the pressure. But it's a very painful thing, and somehow I've got to prove it. I went to my back doctor. He's like, well, I don't really feel like we need to write that doctor's note unless you come in the office. I'm like, you really suck. You know? He's the one that told me he won't do the surgery until I lose 200 pounds. I don't know how much you weigh. How much do you weigh? 190. I got to lose you. And all your clothes. I got to leave you behind. And this is like, we can't do surgery on you because you're going to die and mess up my stats. At least you're truthful. As you reach a certain age, if you go to sleep and you wake up in the middle of the night thinking you got to go do something in the restroom, go do it. Don't expect that you can just sleep it away. It is called the rule of P. If you have to go, just go. Don't wait, because it's like 3 hours. Like, I'm too comfortable. I don't want to leave. 3 hours, you could have been sleeping. You could have gone through all the lights in the house, done your thing, come back, been asleep in about 10 minutes. But no, we stay up all night. Here's how I learned that was not the LSD. I had a dream, y'all. A dream of me in a kayak taking on water. And I woke up when I got to my areolas. It was like, hey. And I realized it was not water, I was not a kayak, it was our Tempur-Pedic mattress, and I was in this canoe kind of thing. Flooded. And I had to figure out how to get out of this thing. I ain't explaining this to sis. No, ain't gonna happen. Oh my goodness. So I lovingly got myself out of this bed as gentle as I could. And that's when I saw him. My son had climbed into bed with us. And I said, I bet you it was him. And I was wrong. He was dry as a bone. But not for long. Again, this is what brothers do. We got uncles, whatever. We got to make sure we don't get in trouble. So I lovingly turned him and rolled him into the puddle. And I'm like, squish, 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 squish. And he woke up and his neck was wet. And he starts crying, I'm so sorry. I said, what did you do, nephew? He said, I had a dream. I was in a kayak and they were taking it on the water. Went to go get carpal tunnel surgery, and my mom took me with her husband, Larry. And Larry's the most passive little fella. Gotta love him. And he just sits there and takes whatever she dishes out. My mom never sits down, because she sits down, she'd be like 2 foot tall, because she's only like 4 foot tall. But she's a nurse in her mind. I mean, she's like an RN, BSN, MSN, FMP, PhD. She's got a lot of knowledge in that head, so she's constantly looking at how she can share it with people that are unknowing. So here we are in the waiting room for this day surgery, and they're calling some fella's name, like Jeff H, because, anonymity. There you go. And no one is answering, and my mom looks around, she's scanning. There he is over there. He's over there by the lobby getting the vending machines. He's eating a honey bun. And all of a sudden, these people are like, he's here for a colonoscopy. They don't have HIPAA in Chattanooga. So the nurses and the receptionists go and tackle this poor man while he's eating a honey bun. And he's like, blah, blah, blah. He's trying to digest it. Like, they're here for a colonoscopy. We told you not to eat before you do this. If you don't know this, you want your colon clean, so you don't want to add honey. Anyway. Does anybody not know what to do with a colonoscopy? Because that's, all right, you got to be clean so you can do your thing. And here he's added he's added the honey bun on top of it. Like, little Debbie shouldn't be inside you. Whoever makes it, I don't know who makes this stuff. I just eat it, okay? As long as I look at the package, it's very long. Like, does it have gluten? Great. Eat it. So after he gets done chewing his food, he's like, my name's not Jeff. Meanwhile, out of the restroom pops this guy out, did somebody call my name? Because he's having a colonoscopy, y'all. He's still getting stuff out. I would have probably checked there first, Who's here still leaking? Where you go? My mom, your assumption has raised the stress level of at least 5 individuals for no good reason. Well, no one was answering, and I saw that one man, I figured it was him.